What's up, witches, and welcome to Witch Space. I'm Gemini.
And I'm Scorpio. And if you don't know who we are Witch Space Podcast. Two academic witches by nature. We discuss older texts, we discuss modern practice, and anything else that the modern witch might want to talk about.
It comes out on the new and full moons, and you can also catch us on Instagram at Witch Space Co.
You can find us on Spotify, PodBean, iTunes, and basically anywhere you can find your podcasts.
So a little bit about us. I'm a Hellenic neo-pagan and a secular witch.
I was raised espiritista, but was also influenced by family members who are santero and practice Caribbean folk magic. I am an eclectic Wiccan, which basically means I have studied Wicca. I was very drawn to the nature aspect, working with nature and the elements. But there's no way that I'm losing my past. So I've incorporated everything to make a fuller practice.
I think we got everything about us, but if you want more detail, we go in depth in our podcast.
Well, the first thing we want to do is to thank Amy for this opportunity. We have come to the actual markets. So to be able to be part of the virtual one is very exciting.
Today, we're going to tell you some methods we use for new magical items that we bring into our practice, like tools or art or anything you might be able to buy from the vendors at tonight's market.
That's not to say there's anything wrong with the vendors, but whenever you buy something, whether it's for your home or to use in your practice, you should cleanse it to give it your energy because it's yours now. So we're going to take a moment and we're each going to give you a method that works for us. So you can use one, the other, mix them, or come up with something on your own. But hopefully it'll give you an idea of what you could do to cleanse any object you bring into your house.
So today I am going to be cleansing this bird's head pendulum. Now what I like to do is that I like to call on the elements. So I use salt to represent earth, the candle to represent fire. I like to use my moon water to represent water, and incense to represent air. Now I like to use this incense from otherworldly waxes and whatever, the self-igniting incense. This is the everything incense, which is great for cleansing. Now, if I was going to use an object for a specific purpose, such as protection or healing, then I would use one of those incenses. But for general cleaning, the everything incense is really good. So, the first thing I would do is that I would light it. Now, I scooped out about half a teaspoon of the incense, and I do not use these measuring spoons for anything other than my practice. Then as that burns, I would say a few words. You could say anything you like. For example, I ask the elements that I revere to enrich this object I hold dear with energy both wise and strong, and with it I can do no wrong. Then I go around and I ask the elements to bless it. So I could say, element of earth, give me your blessing. Element of fire, please give me your blessing. Element of air, please give me your blessing. An element of water, please give me your blessing. So mote it be. Now you notice I did not use a lot of water. You don't have to drench it. It was in my hand and on the object. And just like that, it's cleansed.
Two ways that I like to cleanse are very lazy witch chic. I know this sounds simple, but these two methods can be very useful if you really want to make sure that the object picks up your energy signature. When I get a new object, one of my favorite methods is leave it alone and forget it. In reality, I'll take a new object, like this resin art, and place it on my altar with an object I've had for a really long time. Bonus points if it's a candle, because you can then incorporate elemental cleansing. By putting these two objects together, it allows my object with my energy signature to pass that over to the new object. You also get a very clear signal as to when the object is ready whenever you have this desire to pick it up or move it. You can also energy lock an object, and this is great if you really want to supercharge your personal energy into an object. I usually use my hair. I will just rip a piece out and tie it around the object. This prevents the object from escaping your energy signature and slowly imbues the object with your energy. When the hair falls off, you know that it's ready.
So we hope that what we showed you is going to be useful to you in your practice. And if it is, give us a listen on the podcast.
Feel free to reach out to us on Instagram at witchspaceco or via email at witchspaceco@gmail.com.
And lastly, just want to thank Amy one more time for this great opportunity. And thanks to all of you who listen to us.
And remember, if you're following the moons,
You're following us.